Welcome to part 5 of Saints Row, and in this part we're going to have to get some more respect in order to get another mission. So let's go on ahead and do some drug trafficking, and this is where we're introduced to Tobias.
You think you can steal from me? You think you can fucking rob me? You stupid, fucking, backstabbing piece of shit!
Hey, what's up? I'm sorry about the mess. Billy here thought it'd be a good idea to skim off the top, and well, let's just say he was wrong. Are you looking for work? Billy used to watch my back on deliveries, but I don't think he's gonna make it in today. You make sure my deals go smoothly, I'll cut you in on the action.
So since I didn't show off drug dealing in Saints Row 2, but did in Saints Row 3, how it works is as follows. You have a certain number of trips per level. The higher the level, the more trips you gotta make. And the more trips you gotta make, the more you gotta deal with, well, notoriety from the gangs you're drug dealing in. In this case would be Los Carnales. So, since this is level 1, it's already a 2 notoriety. So you're gonna have to protect Tobias, or whoever it is that's doing the drug dealing, while you are waiting for them to finish. Sometimes the drug dealer is going to have to chase after the client because the client ripped them off. I think that also happens in Saints Row 2, but here, I mean, it's a rarity that it happens. So, in other words, you're just going to do the shooting while Tobias is doing the drug dealing. And make sure that he gets home safely. And by the way, sometimes you're going to get a preset amount of weapons. So even if this is a new game and you have all of the activities done, you still will have a set amount of weapons for you to complete the heist in. So there is that. So you're basically running around with an infinite ammo in our 14, I think that is. But whatever the case, you have an infinite ammo pistol, and the weapons will start getting better and better, but with less ammo as you go through the levels of drug dealing.
Kids these days.
However, sometimes the driver will end up driving through territories you already owned, and if that happens, well, guess what also happens? You will be able to lower the notoriety some. However, there's another thing that you're going to worry about. Police notoriety. While you're fighting off Los Carnales, or wherever the hell you're dealing in, whatever territory you're dealing in, you're also going to have to deal with the cops. And the cops are unforgiving in this game. Oh God, are they unforgiving. You thought the cops in Saints Row 4 was bad? Well, that's the sin, basically. No, the cops in this game are the hardest to get rid of.
Thanks.
Bar none, hands down, they are the hardest cops to get rid of, and you have to be very prepared to fight for your life when it comes down to the cops, especially if their highest, if your notoriety is higher than a 3. I mean, you can go to a forgive and forget, and for some reason the door isn't closing. That's one of the glitches I've been talking about. But you can go to forgive and forget in order to try to get rid of the notoriety. But in this case with the drug dealing, no, you can't. In other words, you're going to be practically dealing with gangbangers and also the police as you go along. Even though you can get rewards from other activities to lower notoriety, it's not going to change the fact that unless you got a gang control area, your teammates are not gonna be around to save you, like talking about it. But since I was in a gang control area until just recently, you're just gonna have to try to fight off as many of the gangs that come after your dealer as humanly possible. And you will have the guns to do it and the means to do it as well. But bear in mind, it's not just the dealer you gotta worry about, it's the dealer's vehicle too. Because every gunshot that goes onto that vehicle, you gotta be careful, because eventually the gunshots will destroy the vehicle. And when it does, it will not end well. And by the way, there are some times when cars that are burning will try to creep up onto your car and explode right next to you. That will basically be a pain in the ass for later missions. Specifically the ones where the car cannot get too much damage or else you fail the mission. And those kind of missions can be a terrible disaster when it comes down to cars constantly burning and pulling up right next to them instead of them just blowing up immediately. So, with all that said, we just need to head straight home, and we're getting close to that area. We just need to thin the herd. Like so. This is what I was referring to. But thankfully we blocked off that one car, and hopefully it'll catch fire and it'll blow up. But that's okay. We've got respect for what we just did, and moreover, we've got enough so we could go to a mission. So, now it's time for us to unlock a mission. And I know what you're thinking. Where's the pushback? Oh, we're gonna get to that. We are going to get to that. First, we've got to go straight to... Not this mission. That's a stronghold. Oh, that's a stronghold. We might as well go there, but the pushback is going to happen. Because this happens immediately after we take a good number of territories from a gang. They will push back, and they will try to take that land back. But on our way there, we're going to go get ourselves some equipment, because we are going to need it, especially since we're about to take on yet another stronghold. And to be blunt, after a couple of episodes, I think we're halfway done with Los Carnales. No, seriously. So after this part, after this part and the next part, we'll be practically halfway done with Los Carnales. No, seriously, we will be. Because there's literally 33 territories in all, and 33 divided by 3 is 11. So each enemy has 11 territories, or 11 missions, I think. Nope, hold on. I think I messed that up. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me check my notes. I looked at my notes and nope, I was wrong. We're not halfway through. Los Carnales is about 17 total. That includes 11 missions and at least 6 strongholds in the game. Well, let me rephrase that. 18. Because apparently our stronghold back in part 2, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, part 2. It actually counts as a Los Carnales stronghold. So, I guess. So, yeah. We still got a few more, no, we still got a lot more missions to do. I mean, I'm trying to make this as short as humanly possible. And I'm just going to have to do all the activities off screen that I'm only going to show the ones that have cutscenes. But after that, everything past the first instance, I am not showing. Because at the end of the day, this playthrough is going to probably be long. Maybe about 20-30 parts. If not 50. I don't want to make it too long because I already have an incredibly long playthrough in Persona 5 Royal. And that actually will be coming to an end. Unfortunately, it's projected to be ending in May. And I was planning on doing Yakuza Kiwami right afterwards, but I need something to... I need some time to actually play through the whole game first, because I don't want to just go in there and actually be forgetful and lollygag around and consider that a part. No, I'm not going to do that. I've already done that enough with Persona 5 Royal as it is. So, what we're doing next is taking on this stronghold. I had to get some guns, and I ended up getting a brand new one, as a matter of fact. However, I wish I would have had some guns in my crib, because it would certainly help me, especially for this stronghold, which is the weapons plant.
Now that the Carnales drug ring is hurting, they've started to move to gun running. They set up a weapons plant in an old steel factory. Don't let their business get off the ground.
So this stronghold is going to be a lot different from the other strongholds. Normally you're killing off the person of interest, but not here. You're not only killing off 16 defenders of this stronghold. By the way, this gun is much more powerful, as you could clearly see. If I could just actually find aim. Oh right, I forgot to mention, find aim doesn't work in this game, because that's not till Saints Row 2! Oops. But it's okay though. I'm end up running out of bullets for this one anyway and having to switch. Still, I'll run out the bullets first, then I'll switch the gun. Oh, come on. Get over here. And I don't think dual wielding actually happens until Saints Row 2. Yes. Yes. So, don't be surprised if you have a bunch of Vice 9 ammo, but you can't dual wield. I mean, Saints Row 2, that's where the dual wielding began. Oh, by the way, this is the only time you can actually find aim is with a McManus. Get used to this, because a mission requires you to use this gun. This is the perfect time for target practice. And I mean the perfect time for target practice. Because you have a mission later on where you're going to have to use the McManus. So, like I said, get used to the fine-tune and toggling of the Oh, there's another one. I missed one. And he hit me really hard with that damn sniper rifle. Hold on. I saw him. I think I see him over there. There's a red dot for him. Yep, there he is. Asshole, you shoot me, I'll shoot you. Let's see. Need to kill off any more of these guys. Uh-oh. I just realized my bullet count. This ain't good. Oh, there's somebody on the side of me. There's only 4 persons of interest left, so we gotta kill them all. Oh, and they're coming down the hill. That just makes it easier. So then we're gonna have to kill everybody in the actual factory and set bombs to blow this bitch sky high. Alright, hold on. Where are you? Get over here. Stop hiding behind... Okay, yeah. I forgot there's no cover system in this game. In fact, there's no cover system in the Saints Row game except for... Saints Row Reboot. But I digress. Oh, wait, I'm out of ammo. Because once I kill this guy, I'll definitely be out of ammo. Alright. Now all we gotta do is go in and take care of business. And at this point, I need money. Might as well switch. 26 ammo? That's good. Oh, I forgot. I just couldn't actually, Oh, wait. I was about to say, I couldn't, find aim, because that's the kick button. That's why I kicked the corpse. Is there any more guns? Oh, they all disappeared! No! Damn it. You'd think there'd be guns, but no, they don't last too long. That's okay. 2 shotgun bullets, I guess that'll be enough for me to sneak in and start blasting people. But there's so many dead bodies here so far. Let's keep the kill count going. I'll just go and use this instead, I suppose. Alright, let's be careful when going into the weapons factory. Because, of course, there are people that are right on the side trying to kill you. Again, you don't have a lock-on feature. And I don't think you have aim assist either. No, you don't. So, I'm just going to pick up all the guns I got. Well, they drop, actually. And just kill everybody in sight. Dude, eat something. Eat something. You don't want to die at this point. Alright. Well, at least we got a gun with bullets. So now we gotta get into the factory and kill everyone in the vicinity and plant 4 bombs. 3 of them are gonna be in the area, 1's gonna be on the roof. Oh goodness. Now it's not the time for this. And by now it's not the time for this, I mean, yeah, all of a sudden, I'm starting to have the urge to go to the restroom. It's not my fault. I mean, I do take a diuretic, so that happens. Still, I'm in the middle of blasting people in the face. Ugh, Jesus. Sometimes nature needs to wait, especially since I'm in an entire warehouse full of goons. Oh, and by the way, don't jump into the fire. Or in the smelting pots, actually. You're gonna burn, and you're gonna burn to death. By the way, first area to plant the bomb, walk up to the highlight area. Oh, before you do, make sure you kill anyone in the vicinity that'll interrupt you from planting the bomb. So, the first bomb's up there, the second bomb's up there. Okay. There's the first one. Now, when you plant the last bomb of this area, which is going to be on the roof, you have at least 30 seconds to get or 35 seconds or whatever, to get as far away from the blast as humanly possible. Moreover, I do believe there is a room. Yes, there is a room in this area right here where you need to pick up some ammo. You want the McManus? Go on ahead, but take the tombstone. That will basically, or actually you should have stuck with the 12 gauge. Tombstone is a little bit weaker with shorter range, and it costs more to reload. So with that said, we gotta plant the bomb here, and we only got 1 more bomb left, and it's planted on the roof. But before we do that, oh god, my bladder's starting to kill me. I gotta go to the restroom. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back, and God have mercy, I accidentally kicked open the door without recording. But yeah, where you need to go is right here. This door here, and that's how you lead out here. And where you need to go is up to this roof area here. I should have jumped over the jumped over the railing, which would have gotten me onto the roof, which would have ended this mission really quickly. But I didn't think about that. Instead, I've got to deal with Los Carnales members who see me on the roof even though I let the notoriety go completely down to 0. Which, by the way, you can do. Oh, and if you think that you can climb up ladders, you kinda can't. This is built on GTA logic. No, GTA. Apparently, people think this is a copy of GTA San Andreas, but even CJ climbed ladders to an extent. If they were highlighted, he could climb it. But where I need to go is around the other end. Hold on. Turn back past me. Go this way. I had to climb up the low end to climb up this area to get to your left, dude. To your left. Pretty sure there was also a tag here too. I'm not mistaken, there is a tag here in the factory. Am I gonna find all the tags? Probably not. But if I do, that'll make things a lot easier. Hopefully I get the right combination. I may have to show off a tag eventually. But right now, where we need to go is all the way up to the top. And, yeah. I think the tags will give us infinite stamina, but still. Getting up here is the easy part. The hard part is getting down. You have 35 seconds to get all the way down and out of this area. Do not jump. That was the stupidest mistake I made when I first played this game. Do not jump. You'll have to start this whole section all over again unless you have an easier way to jump. Hop into a car because I only got 17 seconds left. Back up or just drive away. It doesn't matter. So long as you're out of the radius before time expires. Oh god, that's cutting it real close. Ooh. Ooh. Well, at least we blew shit up. Hooray! And that's 6 of 36 territories. Now, about that pushback. We just got the mills not too long ago. Well, guess what? It's now under attack. No, I'm dead serious. We just got the mills not too long ago. As a matter of fact, the last part. And now it's under attack. And there's our first pushback of the game for Los Carnales. And they will keep pushing back the deeper you go into their missions. So bear that in mind. They won't attack your territories. They'll attack the ones you've taken from them. So, oh wait, let me rephrase that. Sometimes they won't attack your territories. They will attack your territory if need be. But you won't gain any currency from any of those missions. No, those territories. That's what I meant to say. Until you actually get rid of the problem. And this is why I don't call the wheel woman. I was showing it off because, well, I needed a homie to survive this pushback. But here's the thing. The wheel woman will drive you where you need to go, but you are going to have to direct her to go where you need to go, which is to certain locations. Thankfully, she's not in the second game. A guy will just drop off your car. Granted, you'll have to repair it if it's broken. And then after he drops off your car, you can recruit him as a homie, and both of you could go in and attack. That's Saints Row 2. But this game, the wheel woman is doing the driving. And you are practically doing either the shotgun riding or the shooting. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, once you get out the car, the both of you gets out the car. So at least I'm showing that off. And they won't have another wheelman for quite some time. Wheelman or wheelwoman. Until, I guess, Saints Row reboot. That's the only time. And even then, that's saying a lot. But you have to actually get some criminal empires done in order for you to do something like that. Criminal ventures, that's what I meant to say. Anywho, well, it's time for us to take care of business. But first, let's not get too exhausted. We just need to kill 3 lieutenants and that's it. That will end the pushback. So now we're here. Let's kill these lieutenants. There's 1. Oh, sometimes it'll be more than just 3. It'll be 4. Sometimes it's even going to be 2. Oh, and everybody took care of business. So that's the first pushback. Well, that wasn't mission-based. Unfortunately for us, the next pushback isn't going to be mission-based, and it's not going to be as easy as this. Yeah, there's some dead saints, but there's going to be more of them where that came from. Oh, right, disc. Gotta pick that up. Anyway, there'll be more Dead Saints where that came from in the next episode of Saints Row 1, as we have to deal with more pushback from Los Carnales. This is RPMan 985. Peace out, and take care. Because again, this is gonna be a doozy.